Alright, we're getting stream. We're getting stream to start. Stream is starting. Audio's coming through just fine. Pop out chats. Boom and boom. Here we are, back again to play some Legends Arceus. And I think my controller needs some charging, so I'm going to plug it in. Here. There we go. Controller is now plugged in. Alright. Let's get through this. Push my stuff in. Alright. Let's nap till nightfall just to get a nice full night. Starting everything off with a nice nap. Feels good to be back on streaming. Back to playing a nice, relaxing game. Just gonna sneeze our way out of this. Alright. So, fortunately, no Cascoons. But I still need to, strong style and poison powder with Dustox, and I still need to defeat a few more, so let's get this Wurmple out of the way. Okay. Strong poison powder. Closing my door the best I can, but I also gotta make sure the cats can still get in. Alright, that's the only also day spawn that happens, so Grand Tree area. Here we are. That is a Zubat. Don't care about the Zubat. We'll care about the Zubat because it'll fight me. Wait, is that a Cascoon I see off in the distance? Hold on. Yep. Oh wait, that's right, Poison Power. Why did I try to go for Poison Power? I think there's a Cascoon I just saw. It's nighttime, so it has to be a Cascoon. It is! There's more Cascoon spawns than I thought there were. But also, there are Baniri. Real quick. There we go, increasing the number caught. Yeah, there's a Cascoon right here. What? I didn't know a Cascoon could spawn here. Hey, well, hey, that's just another spawn check. Just another Cascoon, and could have been another Silcoon. I could have done this so much faster. But also, free Baniri. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. Okay, and they run. Okay, so that means there is an additional spot I need to check. As well as not getting up those trees. Around here, just do that. Zubat, Golbat. Yeah. Okay. Not a whole lot that's special. So now we shall make a day. And now we're doing daytime. Just gotta go straight for checking. Well, in this case, I guess it won't be really checking spawns. Like, I guess for like this Wurmple spawn, we get rid of the Wurmple. Yeah, that works. And then there's a Wurmple up here to get rid of. Because that Silcoon's gonna cut its unawares. Because, yeah. I say this a lot, and then I never have words. Do the cycle, do the thing, attack them with fire moves. That's the cycle. Make sure to load in both areas. But I know that a little bit more of this area spawns what they should spawn. So like right here, and then across the river spawns the Wurmple, which needs to be dealt with. Oh, forgot to do strong style. Damn. Oh, didn't even kill. Well, I can't poison powder because it's already poisoned, so now I gotta do strong style. Silicon. Yep. If I would have known this is how I've been doing this, I would have done Silcoon and Cascoon at the exact same time. Because it would have made things so much easier. So you could have just ran around, beat up Wurmples, change the time of day. If it's one of the cocoons, do what I needed to do. If it wasn't, beat up the Wurmples, change it to the next time of day, rinse, repeat, until you get all of them done. I'm going to make this a lot better. Because Wurmples, there's a lot of Wurmples. Cascoons and Silcoons, nothing. Did my poison powder really miss? Oh, it's foggy. No, I'm gonna catch you unawares. I caught your unawares fair and squares. You will be poisoned. Fights me with my own poison. Strong confusion. And it missed. No. Yay. reset, and the Wurmples have been emptied. Until nightfall. Flying around at the speed of sound. Just a lonely Wurmple. How sad. It's standing its ground. Give it a little brave guy. Or brave gal. Strong tackle. Anything? Yes, Cascoon. Cascoon, that's what I'm looking for. Yay. And okay. So how many Cascoons? I get a lot more Cascoons. No more Cascoons. 9 more Cascoons. Nice, fun, relaxing game. No, that's Wurmple. Gotta get rid of the Wurmple. Yeah, the problem is that not every Wurmple spawn can be a Silcoon or Cascoon spawn. Because if it was, I think this would be a lot easier. Because you would notice Cascoons and Silcoons in a lot more areas. Bonk. Bonk. Gotta catch Veneers when you can. Especially without being spotted. Gigaton Pokeballs would be better for this. Perfect. Run! What? Oh, Cascoons. I need Cascoons. So many Cascoons. Strong poison powder, and then it runs away. Because what else would it do? Nope. Yep, there it goes. No, I'm catching your unawares. Your unawares are mine. They're my unawares. What are we talking about? Bonk. I love that I can walk around during Pokemon battles, because it's just like, I could force the camera to be whatever I want. And that is single-handedly the best thing. Not the best thing in the game, but it's such a neat little touch. I could turn the camera away from the battle if I wanted to. wanna fight? I guess we're fighting. We're fighting this Golbat. Oh, and I got to attack first. How fun. Okay. Well, I gotta do resets anyway, so it's not bad. It's not that bad. Now do a day reset. Until midday. Full speed. A Wurmple spotted. Wurmple shall be removed. But first, the poison powder. But first, a word from today's sponsor. That's how it feels sometimes. Any Wurmples up here? Now I see a Silcoon, but that's not a Cascoon, so I don't care. But there's a... No, I think that Wurmple is part of that spawn group and not this spawn group. I'm not seeing anything else. He wants to fight. You wanna fight? Yeah, I caught your unawares. Cut your unawares, coward. Get poison powdered. Get poisoned. It was unaware to twice. Interesting. There we go, and now we go over back to the main area. Gonna give this... It's a Silcoon spawn. You are a Wurmple. Wurmple removal. Go. Remove the Wurmple. Whee. Done. Anything up here? Just Wurmples. More Wurmples. It's always Wurmples. So many Wurmples. Too many. Too many Wurmples in our society. It hit me with a poison sting, and then it ran away. Yeah, 3 more strong styles, 6 more poison powders. Gotta catch those unawares. Stud to move. Guard up. Poison sting, okay. Now I'm yawning. Oh yeah, I'm yawning. No, no yawning. I wasn't able to stream on Saturday. There's no excuse to be yawning at this hour. Silcoon don't care. Wurmple do care. I always care about those Wurmples. Always gotta care about the Wurmple. Tackle? Now that's a new one. I just need Dustox to use poison powder a few times. What was it? Four more poison powders, and I just gotta defeat 4 more, and it'll be over. Dustox will be done before Cascoon is. Until nightfall. Let my little switch do little switch things. Yo, Cascoon. Cascoon. Cascooning. Cascoon. Yay. I wonder what my first level 90 Pokemon's gonna be. No Cascoon. Sad. Zubat, Wurmple, Zubat, put it over here, just Zubats, wow, nothing. Got that one Cascoon, beginning of the cycle, that was it. Heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. No, I'm hoping Legend ZA will either be potentially as fun as I found this game to be, or just as relaxing, because that's something that I think this game is really good for, is just once you get through the story, it's very, very relaxing. This is just kind of a, like, I want to play something in a productive manner that also won't be the most stressful thing in the world, and for the most part, this is nice and calm. I can 100% see this going completely south later on. Like, this could go, like, down the hole so bad, so fast, if everything goes wrong. But that's if everything goes wrong. I don't think this is gonna go wrong. Especially if I keep catching their unawares, especially since I just need poison powder. I also kind of wish this game, for the most part, pretty sure this game's FPS capped to 30. I kind of wish it wasn't, because then it would give me some validity to try to play on my Switch 2 more, even if it is just to play Switch 1 games better. Wurmple there, Wurmple there, Wurmple in both spawns. Wurmple are not allowed. No Wurmple. Oh, it didn't even give me a chance to fight it. There's a Baneri there. Yeah, close to the Baneri. Always gotta try to catch a Baneri. Yeet. Alright. Mandatory ball at a Baneri. Number caught? Gotta get those poison powders to land. Always got a strong style. One more use of poison powder and then I can be done using dust stalks, and then I have to beat up 4 more. Which will be super easy. I can actually take dust stalks out of my party. There we go. What about up here? I see a Wurmple that needs removing. Ice Fang. Well. Let's head back to the camp and let's actually change out my Pokemon. Yeah, this level 35 Drifloon that knows Hypnosis. So I'm gonna put that over on Dustox. Box. And yeah, these other 2 Cascoons I do not need. Like that. So now I gotta start using Drifloon. Is there a move I need to use with Drifloon other than Hypnosis? Number defeated, number caught. Hypnosis. Yeah, no, that's it. Just Hypnosis. Sleep till nightfall. That'll make that easy. Start building up those Hypnosis usages. Start multitasking. Drifloon, Wurmple. None of that is Cascoon. Cascoons, darn it. Wurmple. Cascoon! There you are. Falls, loses a lot of health, immediately starts a battle. Perfect! Perfect. Luxray, my boy. No Cascoons? Is sad. Go here. No Cascoon. Then we gotta go up. Gotta do a day cycle. Rest away that day. Wurmple spotted. Strong hypnosis for a better chance of it actually landing. You fool. Confusion. Get out of here. Up here, damn. If Wurmple didn't spawn during the day, or during the night, this would make the process easier. Because then I could be like, well, no Wurmple. Like, there's a Wurmple there, doesn't matter. They don't spawn during the night. Just regular confusion. Fly me away. Purple Cascoon or Silky. So this purple I gotta get rid of. Whoosh. Affecting my spawn rates. Nothing interesting here. Just more Wurmple. That's it. Just more Wurmple. Gotta catch those unawares. Catch all the unawares. What about over here? Nope, just a Wurmple. And it ran away. That's fine. Food out raids. How fun. Whee. Wurmple, Wurmple. Just Wurmple. Not a single Cascoon in sight. Zubat. Ah, Cascoon. How many more do I have to even... 7 more need to be defeated. Well, 6 more after this one. Like that. Nope. And nope on this side. Darn. See if there's any guaranteed spawns for Cascoon. Website's gonna be hopeful either. So they're all just gonna be like, oh, hello, ARM Gaming. How am I doing today? I am doing fine. Sorry I didn't see that immediately. I was double checking to make sure that there wasn't some like secret guaranteed spawn which would make this entire process much faster, but from what I can tell, there just isn't. So, gotta clear out spawn locations and go through the motions. But I do apologize for not streaming on Saturday. Long story short, I was helping my roommate put together their bed frame because they got a new bed and it was bigger than their old one. It wasn't their fault for picking a bed that was bigger than what they already had. They were simply just sent the wrong bed, so they needed a new bed frame. And reading the reviews of it, people have been saying that, you know, the headrest took them 2 hours to do. And we looked at that and it's just like, it had to be old people. There's no way the headrest takes 2 hours to do. We started at 8 p.m. We did not finish the headrest until 10. So, the headrest did in fact take us 2 hours. And that was just the headrest. We still had the rest of the bed frame to build, which took us another hour and a half. Meaning, to put together a bed frame took us about collectively 3.5 hours. And so by the time we were done, it was already 11:30, and streaming wasn't really an option. I was already tired from helping putting that together because there were some parts that were oh so frustrating and took way more effort than they should have. And it was already 11:30, and I go to bed at 12. So there wasn't even really a point to even like starting the stream. But yeah, other than that, everything's fine. Waffles. Add them to the collection. But ARM Gaming, how have you been doing? How have you been doing since the last I saw you? White Castle's fun to work at? That's good. A job's a lot easier when it's not miserable. Feels a lot less like work. And that's a good thing. Yep, more Rumples. 2 Rumples. We start college tomorrow. Ooh. Fancy. Fancy. My dad wanted me to go into college, and I never did because I had no idea what I wanted to do. Alright, like, I'm not gonna waste time, money, and effort to go to college if I have no idea what I want to do. I still realistically don't know what I want to do. For me, it's just kind of like, just get by and have fun. Like, catch Pokemons and Waiters. Like, I got, for the most part at least, I got a stable job now. And I'm able to do something like YouTube, both streaming and making videos as a hobby. So that gives me something consistent to do. Start picking up other hobbies. Start playing Magic the Gathering with my friends, and my god, can a hobby like that get expensive? Hobbies are expensive. Hobbies at the end of the day are expensive. Where do I work at? I work at a grocery store deli. So, at a sheer technicality, I would be classified as a grocery store worker. But I work specifically in the deli. Like, you won't see me, like, stocking anything. I'm not, like, ringing customers up at a cash register or anything like that. Like, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm the one that you go to get your various meats and cheeses all sliced up. And there's nothing here. And occasionally help you get, like, fried chicken and stuff. Because a lot of grocery store delis do fried chicken. And some other hot foods. So, Wurmple, more Wurmple, and there's a Cascoon. That's all I need is a Cascoon. But where I work at, it's nice and decent. People are fun. One thing I always have, problem that I have is that I feel like I'm usually saying like some really out-of-pocket stuff at work, and so I kind of like talking to other people is kind of weird because I have to like hold myself back most of the time. But working at where I am now, like, everyone there is out of pocket. And it's fun. Yeah, be doing everything at White Castle, and their scholarship will come in clutch for college. Oh, that's really convenient. It's really convenient. You get a scholarship with your job. I don't. But then again, I have no intention for college. Enemy spotted. Oh. That was a bit high of a fall. In this game, kind of near the edge of how far you can fall without dying. Anything up here? Just the Wurmple. I didn't even catch its unawares. What a shame. I always gotta catch those unawares. The unawares are the best things. Yeah, if I went to college, I have no idea what I would even want to major in. Like, that's the problem. That's the reason I didn't, like, try to go to college, is because I have no idea what I would even want to do. Like, that's just kind of the thing. I would not know what I would want to do. Here comes the kitty cat. Kitty cat through the window. Hi, Munchie. Hi. Hi, kitty. Kitty through the window. Window kitty. You're doing chemical engineering. Holy crap. Yeah, that's good. That's good paying. Okay, there's like 2 Wurmples I need to get rid of. Bam. Yeah, chemical engineering, you can probably go decently far into that. Even on the low end, that should still pay pretty well. So, hopefully you go far in that. Hopefully you do good in chemical engineering. But, for me, what I'm doing, my situation is perfectly fine. I just run into the problem that I got some decently expensive hobbies. That's a Silcoon. I don't need no Silcoon. Keeping this guard up while I think that is Snipnosis. Snipnosis. Ran away despite being asleep. I don't know how they do it. They're mad. All powerful even. There we go. I slept wrong last night, and now, like, my right shoulder hurts. And, like, to like, move things above my shoulder, like that's where the pain sets in. It's annoying. Working at a deli, all the slices are right-handed, which I've had a few people. I've worked with a few people who've been left-handed, and yeah. Do they have Charizard in this game? I don't think Charizard's in this game. I don't think the Charizard line's in this game. And nothing. Yeah, no, I don't think Charizard is in this. I can double check right now. Game locations. Yeah, there's no Charizard. Yeah, no Charizard. They can't put Charizard in every Pokemon game, but you know who they can put in every Pokemon game? Pikachu and Psyduck. If you had to look through almost every Pokemon game, Pikachu and Psyduck are in almost every single Pokemon game. And that's just a little fun fact, because Pikachu's in every game, in some way, shape, or form, because it's the mascot. The reason a Pokemon like Psyduck is in almost every game is because I'm pretty sure it's like one of the like developers or game directors, like Psyduck is one of their favorite Pokemon. And so because they're like one of the higher ups at Game Freak, they get to choose what Pokemon are in every game. So they always put Psyduck in every game. And I just find that to just be such a cute thing to think of. Like, this is your favorite Pokemon, like, ever. So you put it in every game. Ever. Catching those unawares. Always, always the unawares. There we go. There was a confusion. Alright, so that's all the hypnosis I need from it. Anything else? Investigate playing with kids. Number caught, number defeated. Yes, I just gotta start beating them up, so it's enough of Drifloon. Nope. That's not at all what I wanted to do. I wanted to not put down the stamp, I wanted to fly. I guess not fly, but just travel. Enemy Wurmple spotted. Enemy Wurmple has been found. Oh. There we go. Oy. Ran away. Coward. Oh, hi, Mushy. Open the window. You may go outside. There we go. Kitty went back outside. cycle. Ew. Ew. I need to get back to playing No Straight Roads. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any. Cascoon! Cascoon! Cool. I ascend, or I descend from the heavens, just to bite you really hard. And myself really hard. There we go. So that's the last time I need to do with fire move. Not seeing any others in this area, which is kind of disappointing. Wurmple, Zubat. Zubat, nothing else. Zubat, Wurmple. How disappointing. So disappointing. Rest until evening. Make this an evening battle. Ooh, evening looks really pretty. I need to play like this more. Crunch. My luck's right, all he knows biting moves. I don't know, just kind of actually realizing every move that it has is some kind of biting move. Gotta catch those unawares. More unawares to catch. And away we fly. Wurmple protected. Wurmple needs elimination. So many Wurmple need to be like defeated for this to work. Oy. Hey, that's a Silcoon. That's cool. That's a Silcoon. Nothing else spawned up here. It's changing to night. Catch those unawares. Oh, hey, we actually got the solid. It's an alpha. I gotta try to catch it. There we go. I love catching alphas, alpha Wurmples. They're just funny to me. Hey, there's a Cascoon here, and I have to run this backwards than what I normally would do. But hey, look, Cascoon. And that's what I've been waiting for. 3 more Cascoon. That is an Alpha Baneri. I gotta try to catch that. That's funny. Yeet. I caught an Alpha Baneri without being spotted. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that so much. So I need 3 more Cascoons, and then all I gotta do left for the Cascoons would then just be the evolution bit. Wurmple, Drifloon. Ah, man. No Cascoon. Okay, let's do midday. Evening is fun and pretty, but I take way too much time, so it goes from evening to night way too quick. It's just Wurmples everywhere. Oy. Ay, ay, ay. Looks like just this one Wurmple. Fang of Fire. That's a Wurmple. Gotta get rid of the Wurmple. That's just the fun little cycle this game has. Now, Cascoon, I think is just gonna have to be hopefully one of the like worst examples. And everything else should be fairly straightforward. Coon. But not a Cascoon. I don't care. Rest until nightfall. Nightfall, sleeping. Just need 3 more Cascoons to defeat. You can start doing a cycle for a whole new Pokemon. Get Drifloon and Wurmple. That's that for this area. Wurmple and Golbat? Golbat. Don't care about Golbat. Not for now, at least. Golbat, Wurmple. Ugh. And that's just more Wurmple. So sad. Trying to perfect the entirety of the Pokedex. Oh. Yeah. Battle this Pokemon. Trying to think. Do I have anything interesting to spout out about? Probably not, unless I start talking about Magic the Gathering. And if I start talking about Magic the Gathering, I will not only not stop talking, but then will also sound like a complete idiot because I don't know everything about Magic the Gathering. Spout some nonsense, that's all I can do. So I guess Magic the Gathering nonsense is the only thing I can think of. Practically, it's the only thing on my mind, because I've been getting into Magic. And I run into the problem of it is an expensive hobby. Its cardboard is so expensive. And like, building the decks can be so expensive sometimes. Even buying decks that are pre-made can be decently expensive. $35 for a pile of cardboard with some print on it. That was the cheapest deck I bought, was a Precon for $35. Ooh. The most expensive deck I have is one that I built, and I definitely gonna have to spend more money for it, because some of the cards definitely need swapped out for it to run better. Because it's a... Okay, but it does look pretty cool. Yeah, most Magic the Gathering cards, they do look pretty cool. Both old and new art. Magic cards just look cool, but my god are they expensive. Because I bought all the cards, or all the creature cards, You got a whole binder of Naruto cards. I didn't even know Naruto made cards. But I have... Oh. I went and I bought the secret layer for Sonic the Hedgehog. So I have all the creature cards for Sonic the Hedgehog that are in Magic the Gathering. And so I decide, let's build a deck for one of them, which is Amy. The current deck build I have for it that actually so far is actually really good is going to cost me like $280 to build everything for it, because a lot of the cards are expensive. A lot of the cards are expensive. Just need more Cascoons. Where are the Cascoons at? There's no Cascoons up here. This is nonsense. Where are my Cascoons? Cascoon! Cascoon, my beloved. I finally found you. Complex and hard thing to get into. If you want to learn something complex and hard, go play Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god, the rules of that game are so whack because they don't keep it simple, but they also but when they do make things complex, they don't make like keywords to then summarize what they're doing. Because Pokemon, super simple, nothing is ever overly complex with whatever Pokemon's doing. Magic the Gathering can get kind of complex, but a lot of things have keywords to them, so then you hear a keyword of like, oh, this has flying, okay, you know what that does now. It has reach, you know what that does. Death touch, haste, vigilance, stuff like that. Like, you hear those keywords and it's just like, here is a on paper kind of complex effect that once you remember what it is, it can be simplified into a keyword or a key phrase. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have that. Complicated as absolute balls, and has no way of simplifying it. Also, like, so few people play it in a true casual format, to a point that the closest thing to casual you'll get is if it lasts 5 turns. Competitive lasts 1 turn. That's the difference. Because Yu-Gi-Oh kind of was really bad at that, being simple to play. Hey, I'm tired, but yeah, Magic the Gathering is what I play because I don't care for the Pokemon card game, like, at all. I don't even collect Pokemon cards. And the other thing of Yu-Gi-Oh! I tried playing Yu-Gi-Oh! No one would play that casually with me. So I just gave up. Magic the Gathering, yeah, making a casual commander deck is really easy because commander is commander and there's only so much you could do. And then people make really good commander decks, which is what I'm trying to do with my Amy deck, is make that a somewhat good and powerful commander deck. It won't be like top tier competitive, but it will definitely be like, I bring the, like, definitely be a thing where if I say I'm playing Amy, yeah, everyone else is just like, alright, they gotta bring something to match it. But it's also a lot more open and flexible and being fun. You can do some things. There's a YouTuber, it's like walking something, and his entire thing is just making the most unhinged of decks. There's a video that he made of him building a deck based off of the idea of drunk driving. He made a drunk driving deck. And it's funny. I love that man's videos because he just... such unhinged shenanigans. And... also, Magic the Gathering can get crossovers with a lot of different franchises, so, like... Cascoon! Cascoon! I need Cascoon. Cascoon! 19 defeated. I need one more Cascoon. I need one more Cascoon. There it is. There it is. There's the last Cascoon. Last Cascoon. Last Cascoon. Oh my god. I forgot Luxray still has Wild Charge. Oh my god. Yes. Cascoon. I finally defeated enough. Now I just gotta do the whole catching thing. So I'm gonna round this off with like 4 Duststalks and then it'll be Ponyta and Rapid. Oh god, I have Eevee to do. Oh no. Oh no. I have Eevee to do. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be so bad when I gotta do Eevee, but at least I'll have Ponyta in between, so let's beat up those last 4 last 4 Duststalks. Let's go take their lunch money. I see 2 of them. 2 Pokemon I gotta take the lunch money of. Bonk. The Ice Fang. More Ice Fang. It's 23. Actually, there's a Cascoon here. There we go. That's a Cascoon caught at night, so that's 1 less I gotta do. Compare to the Fieldlands. Now just 2 more Dustox. Yep. So nice to know that this is all that's left to do. Bonk. And now, a strong wild charge to end off the night. To the Heights camp. Yeah, I'll go to this camp instead. And let's manage my inventory just immediately. Alrighty then. How far are you in the Pokedex? Actually, that's a good question. So I got some more data on Baniri, Psyduck, Drifloon, Master Dustox, and I'm really close to mastering Cascoon. I just gotta get 7 more at night. Boom, boom, boom. Some beautiful points. Let's return to the village, and then I'll check the Pokedex, actually, and while that's loading, so there are 242 Pokemon in the Pokedex, and I have in total that are completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to count this as 12. 13. 13 Pokemon out of 242. Some Pokemon will be faster than others. Other Pokemon will be slower than others. Eevee, I think, will give me straight up an aneurysm. I just gotta hope that Horseshoe Plains is as bad as it gets, and that the other areas that I can encounter Eevee are better. Because I need to catch 25 of them, 20 of them without being spotted. And as the looks of it, so I gotta remember there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And each one needs to be caught 5 times, and I don't think any of them have an actual evolution. So that's actually just evolve Eevee 5 times. So I'm actually going to have to catch roughly 40 Eevees altogether. Just to get enough for all the other ones. Because I'm pretty sure none of them have an actual spawn location outside of, like, mass hordes, if they even do that. But you know what? You know what? One evolution of this Alpha Wurmple. Cascoon? Cascoon, please. And that's how I'll end the stream, with Cascoon. Hypothetical Cascoon. Oh! Got the Cascoon. That's one last Cascoon I gotta get. Brilliant. You know what? That's gonna be it for tonight. So, yeah. That's all I got. I will be making more videos. So, until next time, see you there.